the day after New Year's. No, it is New Year's. It is New Year's, isn't it? Oh my gosh, it's New Year's. No, today's the 2nd. Today's the 2nd. No, it's not. Today's the 1st. I don't know what day it is. It's the 1st. Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rebecca. This is Becca's Bookshelf, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a Christmas haul. Mostly books, but I did get one special little something who's hiding down here, where you can't see him, digging. But I'll get to that at the very end. Let's get started with this video. I have 7 books to show you today, along with one book that came with my owl crate that I got for Christmas. So I'm going to jump right into the books first and talk about them. The first book that I have for you is Unbreakable by Cami Garcia. This is the first book in the Legions series. I don't know too much about this. I've heard good things about it on BookTube and on Goodreads, and I'm a huge fan of the supernatural kind of like demon-y vibe to books, so I'm super excited to start this book and see how it goes and if I'm going to want to pick up the rest of the series soon. The second book that I have for you is The Queen of the Tearling by Erica Johansson. Now, I decided that I was going to pick up this book for Christmas with money that was given to me by my uncle, so I'm super excited to read this book. I got it like at a bargain price at Books A Million, so I was super excited to get it for cheaper than like $17. So I'm really excited to start this series as well. These next 4 books that I have for you I bought at a used bookstore, and the first one I'm going to show you is The Chosen One by Carol Lynch Williams. Now, I already have this book. I loved it. This book is about a girl named Kira who is growing up in a polygamist community, and she decides that she's learning more and more that this isn't like right, that a lot of people don't live this way, and that like she's like being forced to marry her uncle. I bought it in hardback because I found it for $2 at Mr. K's, and I was super excited about it because it's one of my, probably in my top 10 favorite books that I own that are like contemporary, like standalones. There's not a sequel to it. There should be a sequel to it. I need to know what happens, but as far as I know, Carol Lynch Williams is not planning on writing a sequel, and that makes me sad. But you guys should pick up this book if you like anything to do with like polygamy and sort of, it was based on true events that she had learned about. So if you like books that are like set in like real life and like these are things that like happen in our society, then this is a really good book to pick up. The next 2 books I have for you is a series, and both of them were $2 at Mr. K's too, so I thought, why not? The first book is called Pure, and the sequel is called Fuse. And just the premise of these books, because I don't really know too much about them. This book is about a girl named Prescia who has survived the apocalypse, and they live in this dome, and the ones who live in the dome are called the Pure, so they weren't tainted by the apocalypse. So they're living in this dome while like all of this like apocalyptic death stuff is happening outside of the dome, and that's about as far as I know. That's about all that the inside flap tells you. But it sounded really good, and I can't beat getting 2 huge books for $4, so I had to pick this series up. The last book I bought from Mr. K's is The Diviners by Libba Bray. I got it for $5 at Mr. K's, so I felt like that was a steal. So I have heard lots of good things about this on BookTube and Goodreads, and it was kind of a book that was in my, like, I kind of want to pick this up if I see it, not really. I wasn't going to go out and buy it brand new at Books A Million for $20, so when I found this book for $5, I was like, this is perfect. This book is going to be on my TBR in a couple of months. I know this is going to happen, so I'm super excited to jump into this one, even though it is a giant book. The last book I got for Christmas, my best friend bought me this book for Christmas. She actually has a channel on YouTube, so shout out to her, so you should go follow her. Hers is Becca Has a Camera. Tell her she needs to start making YouTube videos again. So, the book that she got me is The Writer's Guide to Character Traits, which I saw in Books A Million, and I was like, oh, I really want this book, but it's $16.99, and I'm not a big, like, buy books brand new from, like, Books A Million person, because, I mean, when you can find them cheaper somewhere else, like online or in used bookstores, I don't see why you would want to pay $17 for a book unless you just really need it. So she bought me The Writer's Guide to Character Traits for Christmas as a surprise, and I'm super excited because it's got all kinds of things in it. Like, if you just, like, flip it open and look for something, this section is about murderers, the types of murderers. and it's got like sections like the female murder, the extremist murder, and it gives you like lists about all these different kinds of things for them. So I'm super excited that I got this book, and I can't wait to like look at all the sections that are in it and like read it and get through it and just like learn some new things, which is something that I'm really looking forward to. So that is the book from my best friend. I love you. The last book that I have is Vincis Tiger, which if you got the Owl Crate box for December, this was the book that came in it, and I'm super excited about it because of all the cool stuff that came with it, but also because this book is about a female poet like being put into an arranged marriage, and she wants to be a poet, but they're like, you can't do that because you're a woman, and I'm super excited to see how this book goes, and it's a standalone. So the Owl Crate, if you don't know what it is a monthly subscription box, so you can get it. It's $35 with the shipping added into it, so I just bought it one time. I'm probably going to buy the January box, but I won't be getting these every month because that's a lot of money for me, but I just decided I would splurge since it was Christmas and I had some extra cash, so let's see what's in here. Now, I already opened this because I got this for Christmas, so I had to because my family was there and was like, open it, we bought this for you, so I had to open it then. But the coolest thing in this box, besides like getting a book, but the coolest thing is this little journal that says what I read, and on the inside you put like the title, the author, the start date. Let's see if I can get that up close enough so you guys can see it. Focus on it, focus on it. Anyways, it's got all of this stuff in it, and you get to rate it and thoughts, and it even has like favorite authors. It's got like certain pages that you can like put all kinds of things in. It's got all kinds of things in it, and I'm super excited that I got this because I'm really bad with like forgetting things about books because I buy journals and don't use them because I'm like, I don't know if I want to put something in that. So for me, having this specifically for what I read is going to be so good, and I hope that it's going to work really well. Second thing, this also came in the box with it, and it's magnets. It's little magnets with little words on it so you can create your own poetry. I'm super excited about that one. Another thing that came with this box was this cool magnet, and it was from Sandra Vargas is the name of the person that like created this, and it's so cute. It's a little dude, and he's got a little fox, and it's super cute. And there's an octopus notepad, which I have no idea what I did with it. I think it's over on my desk somewhere, but I'm not going to get up and get it because Sebastian's going to run away. That came with it, and it was super cute. It had a little octopus that was reading a book, and then there was a candle in it that smelled like chocolate and coffee, and I don't like the smell of coffee, so I gave that away to my friend. The last thing that I'm going to show you before I give my big surprise of what like my big Christmas present was, / I kind of bought it myself, but that's whatever. The last thing is this cool mug. My best friend, Rebecca Stevens, Becca has a camera, she made this mug for me as well, and it says, not all those who wander are lost, and then around the bottom it says the same thing in Elvish, and it's like a super cute mug, and it's super like unique, and I really like it, and she made it for me, and I am just in love with it because I love it. It's one of my favorite quotes. I had no idea that she was going to make this for me, and it was like a fantastic gift. It was the best surprise. I was so excited. So now I have a cute little mug to not drink out of, but I have a cute mug, and I'm super excited about it. Okay, the last thing is, I know I had originally said that I was going to make 7 videos in 7 days, but I had been in the process of getting a new animal, and I didn't have everything ready for him. The one that I was going to get, the lady, things got messed up, and I didn't get that one from her, so I was like, alright, I got plenty of time. I'll probably wait another month before I get him. And just so happened that a lady not far from me in Church Hill had some for sale, and she had the color that I wanted, and so it was like 2 days later she was like, you have to come pick him up. So I didn't have cage doors ready on his cage, I didn't have food bowls, I didn't have food, I had to go pick up all of this stuff, and then I had to move him in and get him together, and then Christmas happened, so a lot of things happened in the last 2 weeks, and so that is why I didn't have any videos up, and that's why now, starting today, January 1st, I'm going to be doing my Friday, Tuesday videos, like I had mentioned before. But without further ado, this is my little pet. Come here, Nugget. He's my little Sparky Nugget. Going to come say hello? Say hello, Sebastian. This is my Hedgehog, Sebastian. He is 9 weeks old now. I just got him 2 weeks ago, Sunday. This is my Christmas present. Hi, buddy. So my favorite thing about him is he's the dark color that I was looking for in a hedgehog. but he's got this little white spot on his booty, and it's super cute. And he's just the cutest little hedgehog on the planet. If you guys want to know more about my hedgehog, let me know in the comments, and I'll make a video all about him and all about what hedgehogs need and what hedgehogs do and how lazy he is most of the time. But that is going to be the end of my video. I scared him. It's alright. It's alright. Say hello, everybody. Hello, YouTube. Say hello, YouTube. He's sniffing my hands. He's trying to find a place to go back to sleep. So I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye, Bash.